Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. Where did last year go, guys? I have completely no idea, but I'm happy to be starting a new year. The new page is a new chapter in this journey called life. Hopefully, it's better than last year. If you didn't know, this is the Chi Niger sewing space where you and I learn to sew and style the wardrobe of our dreams. And if you're new here, stick around, watch other videos on the channel. We do a lot of stuff on here. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back to checking out what we're going to do on the channel this year. Okay? Let's start off. So, first up, let's go through 2024 and see if I accomplished any goals I set out for myself. Let's start with the bad news. I didn't accomplish much just because I didn't really do much sewing last year, I didn't really do much. And I will be honest in saying that I think just things happening in my country, things happening in the world, there is a serious inflation going on everywhere, and even things going on in my life. Not that it's much, but your country does impact your life, right? But it's just that, you think these things don't affect you in any way, but they do. So the drive to sew hasn't been there, quite honestly. I just didn't sew that much. I did sew a few things, but like I said, I was going to sew something for Christmas, which if I say at the beginning of the year, you would think 11 months would be enough time to sew something that I would wear for Christmas and for New Year. I wanted to finish up something that I had been doing, but again, I just absolutely no interest in doing any of that. And same thing for New Year, same thing for my birthday. Yeah, but I did end up cleaning my sewing machines. I cleaned my Pfaff Diplomatic and I cleaned the Brother. Now, these were supposed to be alive, but I just wasn't in the mood to do any lives. So I did a whole video. I'll put it up in the cards for you guys, and the videos are doing quite well on the channel. My sewing machine videos tend to do very well on the channel, so you can check that out, and who knows, you might learn a thing or two or three. Then, so that was the thing I did on the channel. Vlogmas, what can I say? I'm still not a vlogging person. And another thing is, I don't even have the tools to vlog. I used to have one of them Gorilla bendy kind of things, but I don't know where it is. I'm sure I've thrown it away somewhere, so that doesn't help with things. But we'll see this year. We'll see. Speaking of this year, again, I see a lot of people doing make nines. I took part in that only like 2 times, and it did help me get into the groove of sewing. But I realized that having strict plans of what I'm going to make, it never ever works out for me. It never ever works out, and I really want to make this year different. Not only so I have content for you guys, but so that I can sew and enjoy my clothes. Because even though I didn't sew anything last year, the clothes that I reach for often are things that I have made. So clearly, I like wearing my clothes that I make, so I should do that more often, right? Right. So I won't be taking part in any like social media challenges going on, but I'll be getting to you guys. Okay. one of the very interesting things that happened to me last year was, drum roll, the DPL Atelier. I think her name is Sam. I think that's her name. If it's not, I'll put the name on the channel. She is a sewing channel I follow on YouTube and on Instagram. And she was doing, she sent out messages for pattern testers, and it's not something I'd ever done before. It was a blouse, and I'm in desperate need of tops. And the blouse was called the Gemini something, I can't remember now, but I'll put a picture. It's a very unique style, very unique design, and I'm a Gemini. I'm in need of tops. It was pattern testing. You get the pattern for free. Why not? I didn't think I had anything to lose, and I felt it would get me into the mood for sewing. So I decided to apply for the pattern testing. I got accepted. There was a 3 or 4 month membership in the premium tier of the DPL Atelier. And guys, I just want to say, if you can, go on there. It's a very beautiful community they have on there. They have weekly events, monthly events. You know, they go through how to sew a particular type of garment. But the thing I was most interested in, that made me want to take part in the pattern testing, was she has this 3-day design challenge, which I know it's just 3 days, but it breaks through the jargon and demystifies the whole world of fashion designing, coming up with your own unique designs, which is something I'm not good at designing. I'm better at pattern drafting. You know, I see a pattern and I figure out how to sew it, you know, making my own patterns, but I've never been good at, you know, conceptualizing a design. So this 3-day sewing challenge really helped put me in the mindset of how you start the process, go through the process. It's very quick, but it's very quick and intense, but it's, I would say, sewing wise, the most useful thing I did last year. It's the most impactful and helpful thing I did last year. You know, so much so that I actually started thinking if I should, you know, release a sewing pattern this year. You know, it's like, you know how they say everyone has a book in them. I think every sewist has a pattern in her, a sewing pattern, whether it be for bags, for, you know, sewing patterns, for even home decor. Every sewist has a pattern in her. I coined that first. So maybe I will, you know, maybe it's something I'll dive into this year, maybe to make me stick to my sewing. Yeah, but I really don't even know how they go about these things, you know. So if you, I don't know, if you know how it's done, if you are someone who makes patterns for people, because I don't think I'm ready to go into the whole, you know, like grading the pattern myself. I'll probably just give that over to someone to do if I can. So yeah, be on the lookout. China sewing patterns, here we come. But I even if I don't, here I am giving myself an out. Even if I don't create a pattern this year, I at least want to start the process. Yes, and I will update you guys as it comes along. Hopefully I create something that people are interested in. And yeah, so as always, anytime I traveled to my parents for the holidays, and anytime I travel, I like to buy fabrics there just because it's easier. Lagos, you have to go a whole lot of ways, and I don't really know my way down to where they buy the fabrics. So I consider it prudent not driving there. You have to enter public transport and everything is so rowdy. And but Enugu is a smaller town, so I can just drive, and I know like I have my fabric guides that I go to, so it's so much more easier for me. So I did buy some. Did I buy? Well, as at the time I went to get fabric, most people weren't back from the holidays. So I didn't get much, but hold up. So, like I was saying, I didn't get much fabric wise. Okay, but I don't know if you guys do this, but anytime I go out to buy fabric, I have to buy lining. Just because it's one of those things that when you run out of it, it is the most, like, it does my head in. Okay, and especially having those stretch linings for, when you're trying to make something that doesn't require a cotton lining, because I don't know if you guys know, but it's hot all year round in Nigeria. It's hot. So those those polyester linings are not my go-to. Like, I would do anything not to use those linings. So I got some black stretch lining, which is, like I said, it's basic, it's hard to come by, but like I said, when I'm buying them, I buy a whole lot, so that I don't need to. Then this, washing out. Sorry guys, but it's like an off-white lining as well. Then I picked up some fabric that I forgot at home, and I picked up this trim that I bought that I forgot. I don't know if you guys can see it properly, but you see some nice lace trim, sorry. And so I've been wondering what to make with it. And yeah, hopefully I find something. It'll be nice. Like, I don't know if I should use it with a contrasting fabric or something muted as well. Then I have a top that I made. I'm trying to see if I can. There, this is gray, and it's see-through, as you can see. So I made a top before with this. I will tag the top somewhere here so that you guys can go check out the tutorial. Like, I'm all about the tops, and the problem with me and tops is that I don't like basic tops. I would like a top I make to have something in there. You get? Right. Oh, speaking of tops, this top also is a refashion from a skirt that I had. I also have a tutorial for it. I'll tag it for you guys as well. Now, also, another fabric that I got from home. This is actually a birthday present from my mom. It's lace. If you know anything about us Nigerians, you know we're all about the lace. And it's a very, like, I don't know if it's picking up the color properly. Yeah, this is more like the color. This far away is more like the color. So yeah, I actually don't even know what to make with that. I don't know what to make with that, but I'm thinking maybe Christmas or New Year. So that's what I got from Enugu. So for this new year, there is the whole thing that I told you guys about the channel last year, meaning that I'm going to be expanding into my other hobbies as well, like plant, like gardening and tennis or sports, because I do tennis and I do swimming. So to that end, I got me a tennis bag, and I'll show you guys what I think. I'm going to do like a what's in my tennis bag video or what's in my gym bag video, because the bag is not only for my tennis, it's also for my swimming. So I got something big, not massively big, like a 2-zip, but it holds everything that I need. Okay, let me get the bag. So this is the bag that I am using for my tennis stuff or for my sports stuff, and I won't say too much about it now because I intend to do like a what's in my tennis bag video. So maybe after I post this video, I'll post that one, so you guys can be on the lookout for that. Now, I'm really serious about this whole YouTube channel, sewing and whatnot. And to that end, I've been going through YouTube, seeing what other people do, and I've thought of some new things that I can do to make me sew more this year, right? And to also really tap into the styling part of the channel, which gets overlooked a lot of the time. Or it's like anytime I have a make, I just like slap on a video, a short clip of me trying on the outfit as a styling portion of the whole channel. But I really want to work on that bit, okay? And to the part of the styling part, I want to be doing what I wore in the week videos. Okay, so it's my makes but styled up. Okay, and I feel like this will make me think of other ways of wearing my makes, to be more creative, and also just to show you guys that you might make a simple shirt like this, but you can wear it in so many different ways, to spice up your wardrobe, and hopefully to give you ideas of, what is lacking in your wardrobe, and different, like if you wear this top with some shorts, the next thing you might be thinking, oh, I could wear it with trousers next week. So it will make you realize that you need to make trousers or pants. Okay, all right. That's for the styling. And if you have any other ideas of like styling videos, let me know, because I need all the help I can get. Then for the sewing part, I have decided to do this 12-hour sewing challenge videos. Like, I enjoy watching them so much. Like, what sewing content do you guys like watching on YouTube? Like, let me know in the comment section, honestly, so that I know if it's something I should think of doing, or just so that others know like what you like watching on YouTube. Because I find myself fascinated by these people who like make themselves sit down for 12 hours straight and sew. So I feel like that will like make me have like a good dent into sewing. Like, even if it's something I can do once a month, okay, or once every 2 weeks. Maybe a month is too long. once every 2 weeks. So I know that at least twice in a month I have given 24 hours into sewing, and no matter what, I don't even think I need to, because a lot of these people, they finish stuff, and I don't know, like most of the videos I see, people just make, like easy to make things. And if you've been with me on the channel, you see that I'm not really like quick sewing kind of person. First of all, I sew slow. Then the things I like to make are not they're not like simple easy tops or easy to sew things, so they require a lot more attention and dedication, you get. So because of that, I don't really make a lot. I mean, I see people that make like 40 things, and I'm like, I wish I had your type of time, because we must not be working with the same 24 hours in a day. So yeah, 12-hour sewing challenges twice in a month, every 2 weeks. Please hold me accountable, please, I beg of you. Then also, to the end of finding time to sew, what am I just going to not do anything until it's time for the 12-hour sewing challenge? No. So with that, I decided, I mean, this is not a new phenomenon, but it's something I just figured I'd do. So I decided to create like a weekly schedule, life schedule, as a way of just upping my game in life, doing stuff to make me more productive. So I'm going to use ChatGPT AI, create a schedule for my life, so I can factor in sewing time, pattern drafting time, and all that good stuff. I intend to make a video about it. I know it's not really a novel idea, because people are already doing it on YouTube, but I'll just show you guys so you see how I use ChatGPT, how I use the prompts, and all that good stuff. Okay. And also, there's something that I've not really talked about this on the channel, but I do these 5-year block life planning kind of things, so it's like, it is journaling in a kind of way, and before I never used to understand what the whole point of journaling was. There's people that do daily journals, and that is not me, because even back in the days, having a diary was a big issue. Like I'll do it consistently for like 3 days, and that'll be it for the next 6 months. So journaling, I'm also going to put it into the life, I'll put out specific time for it in the weekly scheduling, just going there every week and updating what I've done, things you want to do in your life. I'm going to break it. I don't know if you guys are interested in a video about that, just let me know. So I break it down into personal growth, life growth, business growth, and go back there and see what I've done in the week to move me forward with that. And I'm saying I'm going to do it every week, but a week might not be enough. So maybe I'll change it into 2 weeks or maybe a month. But the plan is to find out what works. Even with this weekly schedule, I know you're going to schedule it out, then you test it out. You see, maybe you're not really, doing so every week is not really convenient for you. Maybe there's some other thing that keeps on recurring at that time. You can shift things around, definitely. But the idea is to have a plan, a set plan, so that you have a place to work from. Okay, guys? Right. Thank you for tuning into the channel. And I hope 2025 turns out to be wonderful. Like I said, stay tuned for other videos on the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon so you know when next I upload the video. Out of all, I have like almost 2,000 people on the channel, and only 100 of you have clicked on your post notifications. That's very sad, guys. Click on your post notifications. You know when I upload the video. Let's get into this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.